Welcome to CourtSide, where we sit on the sideline and we discuss sports as if we can do it better ourselves. I'm your host, Mr. 300. You guys know the infamous debate to LA.
Come on, man. Right back like I left something.
Yes, we are, man. Man, before we get started, man, I know it's been a minute, man. We took a little break, man, but now we back, man. Any shout-outs you want to give out to anybody?
Man, really just shout out to my kinfolk in Denver, man. Went out there for a college graduation, you know.
Yeah.
So love to see the young kids graduating and everything, man. You know, the whole fam, man. Everybody who's liking, subscribing, and sharing, you know, keeping that comment section rolling.
Man, they've been keeping it rolling, man.
So, yeah, that's about it, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and, you know, letting us know that y'all feeling what we doing. We're going to keep bringing that heat.
Yeah, keep bringing the heat, man. Yeah, we do appreciate the comments, man. The good, the bad, the ugly, man. That's just letting us know you're listening to us and you appreciate on some level what we're doing. Man, all right, man, let's kick off the show, man. Let's talk about some things that have happened that's transpired over the last week, man. One of those things would be Travis Hunter. He recently got married to his fiance, man.
Yeah, he did.
And I think the biggest thing that came from the wedding news was that he didn't sign a prenup. He didn't sign a prenup. They got married. He bought her the $600,000.
Right.
I think what G-Wagon. I think it was. To me, I'm cool with you buying the vehicle. That's your wife. You're looking to take care of. But the no prenup starting off, I wasn't too much of a big fan of that. Mm-hmm. Simply because both of you guys are young, you're just starting off. The league is a different type of animal.
Yeah, it is.
Anything can happen. We hear all kind of stories about stuff that happens with the athletes and with their wives, as far as anything can go bad. So to go in it for me with no prenup right off the bat, to me that says a lot as far as him, I guess, really being in love with her, he trusts her, and all this good thing, and all those are good qualities and good traits to have.
Right.
But if we look at the track record, and we've seen the way things have gone bad for several athletes,
right?
Even when they do have prenup set in place, things can still go bad, man. I think about PJ Washington that plays with the Mavericks right now, and the stuff he went through with Brittany as far as with the child support and all that stuff. So now we're talking about, at any given point in time, she can divorce this man and pretty much get whatever she sees fit.
Yeah, you say PJ, right?
Yes.
So we got PJ. We can't leave out, you know.
Who's that?
Straight out that know you. We can't leave out Zion.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Zion.
Hold on. It's another one we
Who's
can't
that?
leave out.
Who's
we can't leave out
Who's that?
Ant-Man.
Yes. So
it'll happen to you.
It'll happen to you. So, and now to say, and they've been hitting it hard on the child support end as far as that money. So now we're looking at Travis Hunter now. So now if she does have a baby, which I'm pretty sure, that's going to happen here shortly. She can get you from there. She can get you from the alimony, the spousal support. Yep. She can pretty much get half of your money or even more. So,
off top.
To me, I don't understand it. What's your view on that?
I mean, I'm kind of conflicted about it. I mean, when I look at some of the variables that we got that are in place, where when you're talking about a real P out there on the field, a real player, you know, how he started. When you look at an individual who's gained equity, with him from the ground up, where I think that there are probably a lot of individuals, you know, females who didn't give him a chance or a shot outside of his football acumen. Yeah. You know, and then if you look at just, I mean, he looked like, you know, he's an honest guy, you know, simple as far as the things that he's looking for, you know, like, evidently, like she got some equity within him that she started at a place that he felt like was the ground up, even though he was already on the rise. When you young, you can't see it.
You're right.
So my thing is this: is it her fault, or is it the ones who was on the sideline who didn't want to help build him, you know, and want a project that's already built? You know, now we talking. Yeah. So I mean, I haven't heard nobody talking about, oh, he's so handsome, I want to holler at him. Every time I hear something about him, it's about what kind of good, you know, football player he is. So I mean, I see why he made that decision. Yeah. You know, I hope it works out.
Yeah.
Looking around at the landscape, you understand that you're taking a risk.
Yeah, a huge risk.
And whenever you enter these type of things, from somebody who really out here moving and grooving.
Yeah.
One of these high earners, that you're taking a risk out here, when you enter into these type of contracts. But hey, listen, when it comes to something like this, I will hope my instinct is wrong.
Yeah.
And I hope that I hope it works out for the young man.
Your instincts is not wrong. But.
Because he could be doing a lot worse. You don't hear about him having off the court or off the field issues.
Yeah.
You don't hear about him drinking and smoking and into it and having fights and stuff like that. All you ever heard about him is, hey man, he an outstanding football player. He really get it done out on the football field. That's all you ever heard.
And true.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy, man. But the way I see it is,
Talk to me.
You had too much around you who was guiding you and talking to you to not do this. Not saying don't get married. Not saying don't be with her. Mm-hmm. As far as saying protect the assets long term. To me, signing the prenup, as far as when we talking about millions, we're not talking about making six figures, 100,000, 200,000 a year. We talking about an individual who signed a 4-year deal, $40-some million over the next 4 years, who also signed close to a $30 million signing bonus.
Right.
So we're talking about a lot of money.
Okay.
Now, to me, the prenup is not saying that I don't want to be with you or we're gonna get a divorce. To me, the prenup is it's protecting me and it's protecting you. To me, that should be a non-issue. To me, that should be automatic. And when I say he had too much around him, you had the Dion around you. Yeah. You had the Warrens. What's the guy?
Sapp?
Warren Sapp around you. Mm-hmm. You had those coaches, those former NFL players around you, who I'm pretty sure then told you about things that could happen.
Yeah.
When you married too soon.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you should have pulled a LeBron. LeBron waited to what? He was close to almost 30 before he got married. Like, granted, he had been with Savannah since high school.
Okay.
Because I'm saying, like, we have to see how this next chapter is gonna look when we're talking about this lifestyle. This is not college lifestyle. This is not us holding hands walking to class. This is me on the road, city to city, state to state, with the wee hours of the night. Mm-hmm. Can you handle that? Because you're not gonna be able to come with me to every road game, every function I have, every appearance I have to be at, especially if we start having kids.
Right.
So to me, not saying break up with her, but you be with her, but you see how she handles this or how you handle this next 2 to 3 years in the league.
Right.
Or whatever. And to me, the prenup, it just protects that. But it wasn't like you went into this naive. You went into this with Coach Prime in your corner, in your ear.
But he's just talking.
He's just talking, yes, and I understand.
He's just talking to me.
Yeah.
You can't tell a high school student who's in high school that high school ain't my whole life.
It ain't my whole life.
You can't tell a college student who's in college.
And you're right.
College is my whole life. Because they thinking about the moment.
The moment, yes.
And if you look at it, listen, Prime could tell me this all day.
All day.
But Prime, you did it.
You did it. And
who marries a person?
2 times?
Listen.
3 times?
Who marries a person and doesn't say, I want to share not only my whole life, everything I got with this person.
And to me, and again,
that I'm looking to hold back something from you. Most people don't enter into marriages like that.
But to me, the prenup is not holding anything back from you. Like
his mind ain't on that. He want to share everything with her. That's his
share my word, huh?
Man,
you Mary J.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige. So share my word. But, and I with it and I understand it. But to me, my thing thinking the prenup, it doesn't.
Right.
She still gets everything. You still can share the whole world with her, whatever. But to me, it just protects both of you guys long term. So
you get wisdom by making mistakes.
And
that
is true. And it's true.
He had made that mistake. And you can't tell him.
And you can't tell him nothing. He young, making money. He an athlete.
He just just feel how he feel.
I feel how I feel, man. I'm at the wedding. I'm cheesing from ear to ear. The brother was happy.
Yeah, he was. That was it.
And like I said, and I'm happy for him that he's married. My biggest thing was like I just feel like you had enough people in your corner to be able to let's set this prenup in place. Let's just protect the assets. But again, it could be Then you do the 4 years, and now you come in with a bigger bag. So to me, it's just like it's the long game that you have to think about because we're both under 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we both been at that age, man. Anything you have a whole life ahead of you, and anything can happen or whatever. So so I just felt like I'm not knocking him for getting married if that's what you want to do. But I just feel like the prenup and the business behind it that should have been taken care of or whatever. And wrapping your head around that. All right, man. Let's transition, man.
Okay.
Let's jump off into the NBA playoffs, man. I know it's been a minute since we hopped on here. And you know, and in between us, last show and this show, your Warriors have made an exit from the playoffs, man. Now, I know Steph Curry got hurt. He pulled his hamstring. That was a big game changer as far as the series. But even if Steph Curry still plays, I still think Minnesota pulls it out. I think it goes 7. Minnesota pulls it out, man.
You all right?
I'm all right, man. Like to me, like I say, because even with that, man, Golden State was still performing. Kuminga was playing good, so you was getting your points or whatever.
Yeah.
But again, you wasn't getting enough. Your leader wasn't on the floor. But again, I still think Minnesota pulls it out. But with Steph Curry playing, it is a more competitive series or whatever. But again, we can't even hang our hat on that because Golden State is only getting what they reaped years ago. If you think about it, that first championship, who got hurt in the playoffs? Kawhi Leonard got hurt. Huh? That's that second one. What it was?
Right today, man.
Chris Paul got hurt. Huh? And I'm just
just the injury report.
It's not the injury report. I'm just saying you guys got this year what you reaped years ago from other players getting hurt.
So the 3-1. Right, when we was up 3-1 and we lost that one, do you bring up Andrew Bogut getting hurt and whatnot, or no? You just
I'm saying the championship run because when Kyrie and Love got hurt, oh man, you know it's just how the game goes.
Yes.
So all I'm saying when people were saying, "Oh, Curry got hurt," it'd have been a different series. We can't even say that now because y'all won 3 championships off star players getting hurt.
I want to say this right here.
What's that?
Because we don't say that as Warrior fans.
Well, y'all have it. That's all I've been saying.
No, we don't.
You might not have been saying it.
This is what happened.
What happened?
Steph Curry got injured.
Yes.
We rolled the team out that we had. Mm-hmm. We lost and got beat by a better team.
Yes.
They beat us.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about the injury. We rolled out who we had. Listen, we rolled out who we had.
Yes.
And it wasn't enough, and they beat us. They were a better team. Congratulations to them.
It wasn't going to be enough either way, though.
But I want to say this right here.
That?
When we was tooled up, when we came out there tooled up, we beat them.
You're talking about regular season, man.
No.
What that was, game
we
1?
We beat them the first game, brother.
Yeah, for game 1.
Yeah, what you?
Game 1, man.
Are you, hey, bro, you
that was
right?
Game 1, man. We talking about a series, but again,
we lost with who we had out there, and they beat us. They was the better team. It's not, we don't get off into these excuses on why we lost. All we know is we lost. We weren't good enough. We gonna listen. We gonna run it back.
All I'm saying, the comments were if Steph Curry was playing, the series would have been different with Curry. But all I'm saying, your Warriors
it'd have been like the first game.
Y'all can't say that because y'all wasn't hollering that when those first few chips y'all won. Yeah, players were getting hurt is the reason why y'all won or whatever. That first chip y'all won, the Spurs had y'all number. Kawhi goes down. All right, y'all make it to the finals, right? Who goes down in the finals?
Y'all, please.
Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. And y'all was like, nah, that's just part of the game. That's how the game goes. You got to roll with it. You got the next man up. Now, Curry get hurt. No, if Curry was playing, it'd be...
What you got going on today, man?
All I'm saying is this. You Golden State Warriors fans, you guys got what you've been reaping over the first few championships. That's
everybody concerned with Golden State. Hey man, listen.
Nobody's concerned. Now, I will say this.
We didn't win. We got beat. I mean,
and it was gonna happen anyway.
Listen.
What's that?
We'll see y'all next year.
No, I won't. And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say,
cool?
and I'm gonna throw my boy LeBron in this as well.
For what?
I can honestly sit back and say, since LeBron is gone from the playoffs, since Curry is gone from the playoffs, since KD didn't make the playoffs, I can say for those 3 players, it's over with. That is it.
For who?
For all three. The most from all LeBron, KD, Curry, it is over with. The only thing we're gonna see from those players are them probably making the playoffs and getting bounced out. The only way those players make a championship run, you're gonna hear from CourtSide if they all team up like they did on the U.S. Olympics team. If they join forces, that's the only way either one of those players are gonna win another championship. They all have to hop on the same team to win a championship. If they stay on their respective teams that they're on now, nobody's winning a championship. And I'm going to tell you why nobody's winning the championship. LeBron, he's 40. He's 40 now. He can still get you 20, 25 points. But to dominate a game from start to finish, he can't do that anymore. He needs somebody else to do that. You're looking at a Curry. For Curry, he's not going to be able to dominate a game from start to finish or whatever and take over and keep moment in crucial moments. Because you've seen what happened this year. He pulled his groin. If you look at a KD is not going to be able to take over a game from start to finish. They're going to get their points. Yeah. But to will a team to a championship at their ages they are now, it's not going to happen. What they need to do is they need to hop on the same team to win a championship. What we're going to see now is we're going to see them going first, second round, getting bounced out, or not making the playoffs. On the same team.
Yeah, that's all. What team would that be?
Man, let's go to the Lakers, man. That's all. LA got enough room. We got enough star power. We can make it happen. Now, that's the only way it's going to happen.
To hear that.
That's the only way it's going to happen. They're going to have to hop on one team.
You're a true Lakers fan, for real. This how y'all think.
I'm a LeBron fan. You know, I've always been a D-Wade fan, but my thing is this. They're not going to be able to win a chip alone. They got to team up because now you have too much young talent out there. Yeah. You got your Ant-Man. You got your you got Ant-Man. Man,
who is he?
Come on, man. Ant-Man ran through Golden State, ran through the Lakers or whatever. You got Ant-Man.
He did.
You got Houston who's going to be better next year. Houston is going to be better next year. To me, they got the playoff experience that they needed in order to take the next step going into next year. I'm not saying they're going to the finals, but they'll be better next year. Denver is going to be right back there again or whatever. So you have teams in the West, like the Clippers, they'll be better next year. To me, when you play a LeBron, when you play a Steph, and you play a KD, those teams they're playing 200% times harder than when they play other teams. LeBron, KD, and Steph, they too old to match that energy. I give it to you in spurts, but I can't give it to you for 48 minutes no more.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But if they team up, man, hey, man, we get another chip, man.
Team up.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but that's not the way I want them to get.
Hey, man, you signed a contract with Clutch Sports or something I don't know about? What's going on?
What you talking about, man?
I've been seeing all this new stuff pop up around this place, man.
What new stuff?
You working with Clutch Sports or something?
No, brother. If we was working with Clutch Sports, man, we have a brand new studio.
No,
man.
I think I show up here and it be empty, man. This joker be gone.
Welcome to CourtSide. I got a whole new
in Maui. What the hell?
No, man, but I'm just saying it. That's the only way it's gonna happen, man. I can't see Curry getting another chip next year. Can you?
Why are you talking about Curry?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
How?
Let me walk with you.
Walk with me, brother.
I think if we can snatch up Porzingis.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we could snatch up Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a couple role players.
Yeah.
That we could get to assist.
Now y'all got playoff Jimmy.
Hold on. Not only assist,
mm-hmm.
And then a healthy, Butler.
Yeah. Nice.
But there's something that's on the table that for some odd reason we keep brushing over as Warrior fans, and I just want to touch on it.
What's that, Kuminga?
For a taste, if I could.
What's that?
Draymond.
He needs to go.
Listen, for you to average, these double nickels, and I understand one thing about a good screen and setting a screen and
mm-hmm.
Making a great pass and the defensive tenacity. You ain't been working on your craft, brother.
No, man.
And it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a mismatch on the court, and we need to address it, and we just need to make the hard decision and get that out of there. And if we get Steph, a good role players and a good bench, man, we be ready to rock and roll, man. With
With who?
Playoff Jimmy.
Nah, but it's
A healthy playoff Jimmy.
playoff Jimmy. Hey, he had his time, but remember I
We'll be
said
straight.
we're
If we
not
get-
going to
if
see
we
the
get-
same playoff Jimmy. My thing is, where y'all messed up at?
If we can get Porzingis, we straight.
Where y'all messed up at is when y'all got rid of Poole and then get rid of Draymond. Because you can
Agreed.
go find some defenders, but
Agreed.
what y'all don't like, Jimmy can score the ball, but I'm not a jump shooter. Like Curry needs that scorer that can get hot. And I say get hot, when I put it up, like he's shooting it just like me. When he had a KD, he's shooting it just like me. When he had a Clay, they shooting it just like me. Like, I just got to get it
Right.
off. Poole, I just got to get it off.
So who closer to getting back in contention? The Warriors or the Lakers?
Who's closer? I would say the Warriors closer. I'm gonna
Good.
give it to y'all because
Good.
I'm saying y'all
You
have
know
enough
they say
pieces.
whatever's in that cup make you tell the truth.
I'm
I
saying
like
y'all
that. I
have enough
appreciate that, good
pieces
brother.
but again, the Lakers, they're not too far behind. To me, you come back this year with a healthier Luka. LeBron, you already know he's gonna come into training camp ready to go. We have to find
And
that
how
center.
old?
And he be 40. To me, my thing is this: he averaged right under 25 a game. You bring in that center. To me, the center was the missing pieces
To do what?
to protect the rim. My thing
To
is
shoot jumpers?
no. If you look at the way Dallas was able to hide Luka on the defensive end, they did that by having those two centers in the paint.
I was gonna say they had
had
two
two.
of them.
When
He didn't have no problem with working with them.
because I'm
It's
saying,
only one person got a problem with working with a center.
but listen, this is what I'm saying. In Dallas, when Luka used to get beat, you had those centers back there to block the shot, and so that kind of hid his defensive. But now when Luka got beat this year in the playoffs, Ant-Man was scoring. Whoever Mike Conley Jr. was scoring or dishing it off and scoring. Whoever was scoring. That's how he got exposed more on the defensive end.
So who was the help defender?
What's that? Man, you can't put it on LeBron to be no help
No,
defender.
you can't put it on LeBron, but
Nah.
I'm gonna put it on him.
I know you're gonna put it on him.
You know,
You
you might can't contractually you can't, but I can.
And you can, but I'm saying you can't put it on that man to be the help defender. Like that's where the center come into play at. Again,
There's no center playing.
But they tried to go get a center, but the
you
physical
had a center
failed
sitting
through.
on the bench.
You did. We had Jackson Hayes, and to me, I understand it. I'd say I don't understand JJ Redick.
It was the coach. The coach.
Yeah, because
it was the coach call, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was his call because he said that Jackson Hayes couldn't
see
score the
that?
ball.
It
Who
was
else call is going to be?
who? The GM.
Man, like
He
I
make all them decisions,
man, like I
right?
said before, it's just like being in the military. You an NCO, I'm an NCO.
I'm retired NCO.
He
Talk to
retired
me.
NCO. Only thing you can do is recommend. I can make recommendations, but just because I make a recommendation, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Well, hold on, brother.
What's that?
You need to understand something when you got, when you got real clout, when you got real.
That is true.
Listen, when you got tenure around that
Yes,
place,
yeah.
you hear me?
And that is
when you
true.
got equity built up
And
in
my
that
voice
thing.
may be a little bit
when
bigger.
when I give a recommendation,
Yeah, and I'm with
I
that.
expect it to be honored.
If
You want to keep getting the same product
that
rolled out
is
here,
true. But at the end
Uh-huh.
of the day, to pull the trigger,
Right.
that doesn't come from LeBron. That comes from the coach. That comes from the GM.
Right.
So again, all Bron is I'm giving y'all my recommendation.
he already got the word that when I present it up, it's gonna get.
It's coming down.
It's gonna get the.
It's
I'm gonna get
coming
the
down.
head nod. Go ahead and do it.
Squad, y'all start getting ready. I already did. I get it.
I don't
get
know
it.
how AD got traded.
You know, man. Oh man. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm still a little salty
I
behind
don't know.
that.
Yeah, who did that?
Because the
GM?
the AD to
Huh? That didn't have to happen like that.
me, it didn't because all you did was
It was
trade
foul.
points. All you did was just trade points. You traded points from the center position
For
and,
defense.
and you put it in the because you traded points and you traded defense because Luke ain't giving you no defense. AD was gonna give you 25 to 30 points. He gonna get you 10 boards and he gonna get you some blocks. He
Let me
gonna play
ask you
defense.
something.
What's that?
Why LeBron didn't want the young boy Jackson Hayes to get in there, play center, let AD
That
play,
what-
let AD play power forward and roll like that. That's not a winning formula.
That wasn't LeBron, man. That was Reddick's, man. JJ.
That was who?
JJ said Jackson Hayes can't score the ball, so that's why he wasn't playing.
Wow.
That's why he wasn't playing.
Listen, AD and LeBron, and that's what you needed.
To me, AD, LeBron, connect. I feel like we had a good team before the trade because they was rolling, and then they made the trade, man. But like I say, man,
because I will ask you, who was scoring?
Yeah,
who was scoring in that position when he wasn't playing?
And the point guard? You talking about with
center
AD?
Position? When you didn't have that right, when you didn't have Hayes out there, AD and LeBron. Listen, you said this can't work. So where was you getting the points?
So honestly,
you wasn't getting them.
It was coming from the role players. So Hachimura was playing good when AD got hurt and he got traded before he stood on the team. Hachimura was playing better. Vincent was playing better. Connect was playing good.
He's still on the team. I didn't know. I was looking at the playoffs. I couldn't tell.
Man, he didn't play at all, man. But let's transition, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
We talk about the Warriors and Lakers.
Come on, man.
The whole show, man. So Ant-Man, Minnesota, they just got bounced out, right?
Yeah, they did.
Ant-Man performance this series wasn't the Ant-Man we've grown accustomed to seeing over the first two rounds.
Why are you saying that?
I mean, it just didn't
look the same to me.
It did not look the same. Man, Ant-Man, he played subpar. I don't know if he was tired.
I'm giving him a pass.
Why? Why are you giving him a pass?
Brother going through a thing.
He is going through a lot, man.
They on his helmet right now, man.
They on his helmet, man. But again,
they ain't leaving him alone, man. The man can't concentrate on the game.
But if he wouldn't have denounced the face of the league, they took care of it.
Yeah.
They'd have took care of it.
Yeah.
Brother, this is what we going to do for you. Right?
Yeah.
How much to make this go away?
It'd have been a suitcase.
Waiting on him.
At the door.
Yes, it would have.
And it's a suitcase at the door. We don't know how I got there.
But we talked about that, though. We talked about as soon as he said, I didn't want to be the face of the league, the bottom was going to fall
and
out.
They let it happen.
They let it happen. Because, again, like I say, they protect Jordan.
Yeah, they did.
They've been protecting LeBron all these years. They've been stopping anything, any whistle, any.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Ain't that what he said?
That's what he said, man. He's
they holding him down.
Yeah, they hold him
down. But they letting him know, hey, all right, don't get cute now.
Don't get cute, man. But again, Ant-Man, his performance wasn't good, man. But then he made a comment he made in the press conference, man, and he had Mike Conley sitting right next to. Yeah, he was keeping it real, man. But Mike Conley was looking like, man,
what you talking about?
And then he come back and say, "Well, I do feel bad for Mike."
They talking to you. Yeah, man, come on out the bushes, man. They got us.
You know, I can do this for many more years, but I do feel bad for Mike though. Brother, you should have kept that to yourself.
Why you did that? That's immaturity.
At that part. So I just feel like if he can polish that, the immaturity and the way he speaks and the way he talks, I really think he can really take over the league. Because to me, if you look at talent-wise, if you look at being able to shoot the ball, defend, jump, the charisma, the charm, the way people gravitate to him, he has it all. He just gotta polish up that off-the-court stuff. Because look like no tattoos. Like he's clean looking.
You ain't gonna be able to see the tattoos, brother. That's why you ain't got no tattoos.
I'm just saying. But if you go for the look, he has the look.
Okay,
he has. To me, he has that Jordan style, that Jordan charisma, the charm.
Yeah, he a real P.
Yeah, the way the media gravitate to him, they laugh at everything he say.
Right.
They don't hold too much against him as far as what he say in the interviews.
Because he real.
He real. So I just feel like if he can polish that a little bit, I really feel like he has the game to match the off the court charm and charisma he has.
So what you're saying is he need to quit learning under the doctrine
of who?
Of individual. I'm not even gonna name his name. Who, you know, when they lose in the finals, they don't care. You know, they lifestyle ain't gonna change. When you stop listening to those individuals,
that's not his favorite player.
And listen, so what you need to do is get under the tutelage of the real winners, the Michael Jordans. Yeah. You know, look at the works of the Kobe Bryant's of the world. Look at the Steph Currys of the world. Listen, when they lose, Listen, when they lose, they ain't gonna tell you, "Hey, man, I'm good." You know, what I mean, hey, I'm all right. My pockets
was
is fat.
one
It don't
time.
matter. Listen, it don't happen one time.
That was one time he said
Listen, it's certain things you shouldn't do. It's certain things you bet not do.
But even with that,
that's what you bet not do.
LeBron has accomplished more than Curry and Kobe Bryant, career-wise.
Who told you that?
He has, career-wise. How many MVPs the Curry has? 1. How many MVPs Kobe got? 1. How many final MVPs do Kobe have? 2. How many final MVPs does Curry have? 1. How many final MVPs LeBron got? 4. So again, out of those two categories alone, he's accomplished more in those two categories, points-wise, numbers-wise.
True.
He's accomplished more.
Since you segueing,
yeah,
let's go ahead and segue.
Go ahead.
You know, total points.
Mm-hmm.
Who got total points in the league?
Bron.
Right?
Yeah.
Who number 5?
I don't know who number 5.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Points per game.
Who, Jordan?
Okay. Playoff percentage.
Bron. Who?
He's 6th. Jordan.
Jordan number 1.
Scoring titles.
Probably Jordan.
Finals MVP awards.
Jordan.
All defensive first team.
Jordan.
Playoff efficiency rating.
Be Jordan.
Playoff percentage.
Probably Jordan.
We're not done.
I said Kobe.
Hold on.
And Curry.
Hold on.
Yeah.
25 years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
5 rings. 15 years in the league. 6.
6 rings.
Guess who will have that?
Who's that?
Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, y'all don't ever fix y'all mouth. Y'all come with your stats. Because I know you got it. Listen, this is light.
Yeah.
It could get worse.
So now we're talking about the GOAT discussion.
Let's get it.
So now we into the
there.
GOAT. I'm there. Like I've always said, to me, Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay, as long as you got a good
I never denied it. But I will say this though: in 10 years, LeBron is going to be the GOAT.
Well, we got some hard-headed folks in the back who don't be listening. Go ahead, talk.
He's going to be the GOAT in 10 years because the people who are saying Michael Jordan is the GOAT now is of our era. It's from the 90s who still the commentators, your Stephen A's, all those players who played with him, like the commentators now and the people who have influence over the game outside, like that's not on the court, they grew up watching Jordan. Yeah. But now you're starting to see that transition to where the players who played from the 2000s now, they are becoming the sports analysts. And then you can have those players who are on their way out now become more of a sports analyst. They're gonna be saying LeBron James because that's who they grew up watching. And so he's gonna be the GOAT in 10 years. They're still gonna say Jordan name, but LeBron name is gonna be said more. Jordan is on the winning that conversation, that argument, only because of we grew up watching Jordan. Those players in the league now, the kids now, don't watch Jordan. They only know Jordan for what? The shoes. You know what I'm saying? The Gatorade, the Nikes. Yeah. And I'm going to take it a step further. I've always said this. If Jordan never got with Nike, if Jordan never got with Gatorade, he would not be the GOAT. Because that,
your mind.
He would not be the GOAT, man. Because I'm saying, and I say this because you have had a lot of great players who come through the league that play ball at a high level. The way Jordan was able to partner with Nike and Gatorade, it took him to another level.
Wait a minute.
Like
who made who?
They both made each other. They both needed each. And that's what I'm saying. Like it was like a perfect match. If the partnership never happens, we don't talk about Jordan like we do today.
Are you insane?
No, I'm not insane because if you look at it, what they was able to do together, it spun off the Like Mike commercials. It spun off the Jordans with the Spike Lee, that collab. It spun off the Space Jam.
Yeah.
Like all of that comes from the marketing. If you take the marketing away and we just focus on the basketball, he fades out.
See, you're missing something.
What I'm missing?
You're missing something. When you talk about the marketing, you're marketing the basketball acumen.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? So listen, when you talk about, Nike wasn't the Nike
They wasn't.
that they were after Jordan as they were before.
And I'm with that.
They grew together.
And that's why I said they needed each other.
So what I want you to understand, and I want to be clear.
Yeah.
When we talk about these things.
Yeah.
When we look at LeBron, who LeBron with?
He with Nike.
So have he took Nike to the levels that Jordan took Nike?
And
so we gotta understand it's a difference, brother.
It is a difference. I'm with you.
It's a difference. And you know, the people who you play, your adversaries, your contemporaries, they crown you king.
Yes.
You don't crown you king. You trying to be something that you're not. I'm the chosen one. I'm gonna get it tatted on my face.
And he is the chosen one. He has lived up to that.
Listen,
he's lived up to the chosen one.
I didn't want to do this.
Go ahead.
I got just one more for you.
Go ahead.
Because I know y'all can't take too much, and they're gonna be acting a fool in the comments. There's a man by the name of David Falk.
That sounds like Jordan, old agent, huh?
It's a quote.
Yeah.
I really like LeBron. But I think if Jordan had cherry picked what teams he wanted to be on and two other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. That's what he got for. That's what kind of fire he got for LeBron.
And
cherry picking.
And to come back at you with that,
you got?
Just like you said,
come on,
that Jordan was able to transition, like get Nike to and open doors for other players to get endorsements, kind of like Deion, the father for racing with football.
Yes,
like
sir.
Jordan was the father of that, being able to kind of get your ownership inside of your shoe, like get a percentage of the shoe. Says like he did all of that. He opened doors for NBA players to get prime time marketing, prime time endorsements, other deals outside the game of basketball. But to say that if Jordan had a chance to cherry pick his own teams and players, LeBron James opened the door for that, for other players to make their own moves on the court, on which teams they want to play for, and negotiate their own deals, and kind of put the power back into the player's hand. Jordan wasn't able to do that. Bron did that.
Why are you saying that?
Let me finish. When Bron left Cleveland and went to Miami, he shook up the entire league. The league did not want that to happen because they knew by him going to team up with D Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami, they knew other players were going to follow suit. And what happened? They did that.
Who?
The power, who did it? KD did it. James Harden did it.
Paul
George did it, huh? He won a chip. He won 2 chips.
And what they say about it?
He won 2 chips.
And what they say about it?
It don't matter what they say about it. He did it. Kyrie did it. All of them did it.
Who did it?
Kyrie did it.
Kyrie did not do that.
Kyrie went to Boston. He didn't want to be in Boston no more. He
didn't want to be. They ran him out of Boston.
He left there. And where he went?
Come in the comment section.
He went to Brooklyn.
They ran him out of there.
He didn't. The situation happened in Brooklyn. Y'all get me out of there.
What situation?
With the book, when he came out with the issue with the book and all that stuff.
Okay.
So then let's go to Dallas. All I'm saying is this: LeBron put the power back in the hands of the players. That's how he changed the game. That's how, hey, you guys can dictate where you choose to go play at. They don't have to get mad or say, hey, your time is no longer valuable here. We're going to send you to Timbuktu.
That's why you ain't the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. He's in that conversation.
Let me just
He's
listen.
always going to be in that conversation. Just like we say Jordan helped transition the game as far as off the court activities and being able to get these endorsement deals, LeBron helped empower the players. He helped put their power back in their hands as far as dictating where I want to go play. And if I want to go team up with my partner, then I'm going to go do it. Because players were trying to do it before then. They were trying to do it whenever Jordan was playing. Nobody wanted to be the first one to do it. And if you listen to those old players play, some of them now come by and say, yeah, there were deals set in place for us to go play here, to go do this, to go do that. But nobody pulled the trigger. But when Bron did it, man, it's cool now. Let's go do it. Let's go team up. Let's go see if we can win a chip. And if it don't work, then we go somewhere else.
Right.
And the league has been very, very exciting ever since that has happened. It has been. So again, for me, Jordan is the GOAT. But LeBron James would always be in that discussion. And in 10 years, LeBron James is going to be the GOAT. That's just the way I see it. But again, I could be wrong. Comment section, y'all let me know or whatever how y'all feel.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all gonna let us know how y'all feel.
I'm gonna let them like
Jordan is the GOAT.
That's good.
Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay.
Because everything, because LeBron is always measured up to Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan has yet to be measured up to anybody. Even when you're talking about your Wilts, you talk about your Bill Russells, you talk about your Dr. J's, he's never been measured to anyone as far as his game.
Still ain't.
He ain't, and he's never is. So LeBron is always measured to Jordan's game. So that's why.
Man ain't better than Kobe, bro.
But that's.
He ain't better than Bean, man.
I would say so, man.
Yeah, he ain't better than
Kobe was a great player, man. But Kobe,
the Mamba.
Kobe,
understand that feared.
Kobe, his game was so close to Jordan.
Jordan feared.
They feared
and
Jordan.
Respected.
And like I say,
and respected and connected in that thing.
But to me, I don't think LeBron ever wanted to be feared on the court.
Man, listen, his game wasn't to be feared
because he wasn't. Because he's a pass first type of player.
Jumper.
He's a pass first team
because his jumper wasn't right.
But again, his game
ain't never been right.
His game, the way he plays the game, is the reason why he's still in the league right now.
I'm going to the basket.
But that's the reason why he's still in the league right now because of his game. That's why he's able to play over 20-some years. Kobe broke down when he hit about 35 because of his game. Because of his game. Because of his style of play. His style of play is the reason why he broke down knees, shoulders, all that stuff, man. Like the injuries.
A workman.
All the injuries.
He played defense.
He played, and
real
defense.
defense.
LeBron played, his offensive game, the one-on-one is the reason why
Kobe played
broke
defense,
down. He played defense too. I'm not saying he didn't.
It was a thing for him.
LeBron plays defense too.
But when you come from that ilk, Jordan, he played defense, brother.
Man, Jordan played defense, man, but Jordan wasn't no. He
wasn't what?
They give too much to Jordan on the defensive end.
Y'all get him. Yeah.
Jordan played defense, but you had Scottie Pippen, who was the defensive stopper. Jordan wasn't guarding the best player on the team night in and night out. Scottie Pippen was doing that. Scottie Pippen was guarding the best player and get you 20 points a game.
Listen, you had Pippen,
who was guarding
Harper.
You had Rodman.
Horace Grant. Listen, those brothers played
defenders.
Defense.
So you just named Pippen, Rodman,
defenders.
Horace Grant. That's 3 defenders, right? Name 3 defenders that LeBron played with like that. Like, give me 3.
He the GM. He picked the 3.
Team. None. That's what I'm saying.
Hold up.
Jordan was not guarding the best defender every night.
You say give you 3.
Give me 3.
AD.
All right.
Chris Bosh?
No, not Chris Bosh.
Bro, you playing with Chris Bosh?
Go ahead.
You work for
AD, Chris Bosh,
who else? This man work for Clutch Sports, bro.
AD, Chris Bosh, who else?
So, hold on. So, you trying to tell me,
not on the defensive end.
You telling me Chris Bosh, what, it wasn't an all-star?
All-star, yeah.
So, what you talking about? And defender?
Offense, I'm saying he played defense, but who you compare him to? Out of Pippen, Rodman, Ron Harper, and Horace Grant.
Come on, bro.
That's 4.
You asked me to pick.
I'm just saying. I say 4 defenders like that.
Now you saying 4. You said 3 a minute ago.
Because I left out Ron Harper. Because I left him out. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you AD. I'm gonna give you Chris Bosh.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you D Wade.
All right.
Damn. That's it. That's all I got for you off top of the dome.
And to me, out of those 3, I'm gonna say
that's all I got
AD
for you off top of the dome.
And Dwayne Wade. But again, Jordan was not guarding.
You disrespectful, bro. Why you
disrespectful?
You don't want to say Chris Bosh? Man, you out of control.
He's not compared to any one of those 4. And I say this because, and like I say, Jordan was.
This man got you that tip.
That one block. The block, man. He did that. He got the block and he tipped it to Ray, and we forced a game 7, a game 6, or whatever it was.
Man, shout out Clutch Sports, man, in the building, man.
All I'm
saying
saying
is Clutch Sports, man.
And I go back to say Jordan was not guarding the best offensive play every night. You had 4 other players to do that throughout Jordan's career. Pippen was on the best defender. Pippen was guarding them
at times.
Jordan couldn't even hold Reggie Miller. Come on now. Rex Chapman used to light Jordan up back in the day. Mitch Richmond used to light Jordan up back in the day. Come on now. He was not guarding the best defender.
Listen, those are
he was doing the LeBron, like you say, the weak side, the chase down. Huh? I'm coming in.
Man, Jordan to get all the way down in that stance. What you talking about?
Man,
Chase
and
down.
get his ass crossed up.
Hey, man.
What Iverson did.
And that's our episode here, of course. Oh, Lord.
That's all I'm saying. Now, Jordan, yes, did he play defense? But he wasn't guarding the best player every night. They put too much on him.
Listen,
they put too much on him.
When it's crunch time, it's child time. Jordan coming out there. I want him.
Man, Jordan Starks, you used to give him the business back in the day in New York, man. Come on now. Don't say he wasn't.
Listen, those are professionals, man.
John Starks was out there dunking on him and Horace Grant at the same time.
They professionals, bro. They professionals.
They are professionals, man. But
I
again,
can't believe you done talked about Jordan like
Jordan
this.
is the GOAT. Jordan is my GOAT. But I'm just saying.
Then.
But
as long as
again,
you got that understood.
what we see now is we see highlights of Jordan. We see the clips put together. Of course, it's gonna look good. We see real time LeBron. We like I say, we don't pay.
No, we see an old time LeBron.
No, but I'm saying we see it in real time. Nobody's going in and chopping up clips of Jordan playing with the Wizards.
Right.
Nobody's doing that because they know.
And they gonna give y'all the same courtesy with LeBron in LA.
They gonna chop.
They ain't gonna chop that up.
They chopping it up, and it looking
gonna
good.
put up there.
My thing is this: like I say, in 5 to 10 years, you gonna see them chopped up clips of LeBron from Cleveland, from Miami, from LA. Even this, if they just chop up the clips from Miami, 10 years from now, that gonna blow Jordan out the water, man.
How many rings he said he was gonna win?
Well, not
one, not two.
Man, they got two, man. They got two in 4 years, man. They had a good run in Miami, man. But again, they should have gotten all four. Matter of fact, I would say three out of the four, because that first year, Dallas was just a better team.
Or did they say, hey man, or did we have a young Jason Terry said, we gonna run this boy?
They did that.
We gonna run him.
They did that.
Yeah,
they did that. They did that, man. Like I say,
while they was kikiing laughing at Dirt,
they did that too.
It was funny.
But they got 2 out of the 4, man. That's a good stretch. If you looking at it,
hold on, LeBron,
Bosh and Wade,
D Wade,
and
Bosh,
and a couple role players. Name somebody else.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen came that last championship.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen came. Ray Allen came year 3.
Good?
Ray Allen came year 3. And that was an old Ray Allen. That was
You know what? Y'all got a problem, bro. With it's the old Ray Allen.
What Ray Allen it was?
And I'm gonna say this right here. Kyrie won you that championship.
How did he win the championship?
Hitting that 3 on Curry.
Him and Bron both had. Both had over 40 that game.
But listen, who closed it?
We talking. Granted, a hell of a shot, but we're not even talking about the block. You don't get the shot without the block. The chase down. LeBron on Iguodala. The chase down
that man
block.
should have just went through.
It
got the foul.
You don't
shouldn't have pumped it.
You don't get the shot.
He should have went just.
You don't get the Kyrie shot without the chase down block.
How did he get the chase down block? Who was in front of him?
JR.
Okay then, don't leave that out, brother. You all right? Hey man, he
was going to get the block anyway. The block was coming. JR just made it easier for him.
Brother, without JR, you don't make that block.
He played a key role in him getting the block, but you said Kyrie is the reason why. You don't get the shot without the block. So no block, no shot. Now, did Kyrie do his thing? Yes, he did. But again, it's a 48-minute game. Everybody made key plays in order to win that game. That's all I'm saying, man. But again, no block, no shot.
So this is what I want you to do.
What's that?
I want you to look out for KD. Greek Freak, look out for him.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, that is far-fetched from the Warriors. Greek Freak, KD, Porzingis, Embiid, Brook Lopez.
And you got
any one of them dominoes drop, you're in trouble, bro.
Y'all probably will get KD. I'm sorry, I can see KD coming back this summer, man. But guess what, man?
Talk to me,
man. That's it, man.
Yeah,
man. All good things must come to an end, man. And we had a great great comeback show, man. We were very animated today, man.
Yeah, man. We had to get the people what they want.
Yes,
They've been
we
waiting.
did.
We
Yes,
here
they've
now.
been waiting, man.
You know,
and I'm
so
glad
quit playing with that like button, man.
like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. So if you like CourtSide, please like and subscribe to the show. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the views. But we need you guys to like and subscribe to the show. Subscribe to us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. All right, guys. I enjoy myself. You enjoy yourself?
Oh, man. Yeah, hey, you already know.
Yes, you guys have been listening to CourtSide, where we sit on the sideline and we discuss sports as if we can do it better ourselves. I'm your host, Mr. 300. You guys know my co-host, the Bay to LA.
That's it.
Hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. See you guys on the next one.